Shop and Play is an in-store daycare center that will enable customers to shop while their children are being cared for by well-qualified child care specialists. We strive to be a fun and safe place for children to enjoy while their parents shop. I know firsthand from being a parent that shopping with children can sometimes be a less than pleasant experience. These scenarios sound familiar to just about all parents. Children are often tired from school, hyper from being cooped up all day with mom and dad. They just don't like shopping for groceries in the first place. They're constantly asking for additional items, crying uncontrollably for no reason or for a reason because you won't give in to their demands. They like to hide from you in the clothes racks, throwing items out of the cart, knocking over displays, or they just set fire to the toilet paper aisle. As parents, imagine shopping in peace. Shop and Play provides many value-added benefits for parents. By utilizing Shop and Play services, you can experience less headache while shopping because you're not constantly worried about watching your kids while you're trying to shop. You will also enjoy efficiency while shopping because you're not having to tell your kids no to their purchase suggestions. You will also enjoy convenience. You can simply drop your kids off as you enter the store. The only other current options in Texas are traditional daycare services where you have to drive to that daycare center, drop off your kid, go shopping, go back, get your kid, then go home. All the while you're wasting valuable time that you could just shop, have your daycare center there at the store and then just go straight home. It's just so much quicker. So we're going to offer affordable, high-quality child care that they can use. So shopping becomes more enjoyable for the parents and the child. The parents are going to enjoy being able to shop without their children, and the children are going to enjoy getting to go and play and interact with the Shop and Play staff instead of having to follow their parents around in the stores. But that's not all. We feel that Shop and Play can also hold many value-added benefits to the grocery store as well. Having a Shop and Play inside a grocery store can increase patronage. And it's going to increase sales 5 to 10% annually because of that increased patronage. It's going to attract and retain new customers. As more people see this, more people talk about this, and more people say, hey, you ought to go to this Walmart over here because this is awesome. You can take your kids and they'll have a good time, and then you can go have a good time shopping without them. So customers are going to be less stressed. They're going to spend more time shopping. They're going to buy more things potentially because they're not trying to rush out of there because their kids are driving them nuts the whole time. So parents will value this experience offered by this service, as well as other consumers will value it because they're not constantly hearing that going on. No, you can't have that, or get back over here, or quit putting stuff in the cart. So it's going to be a value to them too, and they're going to look to those stores that offer that child care just because there's going to be fewer kids running around. So we feel that there is a huge market just waiting to be discovered, and that Shop and Play can be the first company to take advantage of this. Our research has revealed that in-store child care is new to the Texas market, just like I said before, and that typical Walmart locations can see at least 3,200 customers a day. So Shop and Play estimates that we can watch 160 children per day per location, and that's assuming that only 5% of those customers will utilize our service. So if there's more customers actually utilizing it, we're going to watch more kids, we're going to employ more people, we're going to make more money. So in-store child care concept has the potential to explode as this service becomes more available. More people are going to see it, more people are going to talk about it, more people are going to recommend it. So we developed a very modest financial snapshot using these following assumptions. We're going to reinvest all profits for the first 2 years, which will enable us to open 4 total locations by the end of the second year. Construction and entertainment costs are not going to exceed $50,000 per location because we're going to utilize Walmart's vestibule setup where they have the suites at the front of the store and you can rent them out, so your utilities are already taken care of because they've got bathrooms, they've already got all that kind of stuff that bumps the price of opening a daycare so much. We're going to be able to utilize those. So we're going to be open 9 to 5 daily, which is going to cover the rush hour at Walmart, the rush times. We're going to have a time that parents can take that have kids that aren't, of school age yet. And then we're also going to cover a time for parents that have just gotten their kids out of school and their first stop is going to be the grocery store right after school. Bam, you can drop your kids off. They can play. You can go shop. And our operating expenses will not exceed 60% of the yearly revenue per location. We're going to charge an hourly rate of $5 per child to provide this care. So we developed a line chart to help explain our financial outlook. If you follow this blue line, it's going to show that we're going to generate $1.23 million in revenue over that 3-year period, 36 months. And that's accounting for $15,000 per month per location. So as we open them, our revenue is just going to bell curve up. And we're going to use $9,000 a month per location in operational costs. That's what it's going to cost to run for wages and insurance and rent and taxes and all those other things. And we're going to be left with $6,000 a month per location in profits. So at the end of that 3rd year, even after opening 4 total locations, we're going to realize $292,000 worth of net income with the potential of $288,000 a year of net income from just those 4 locations. And at the end of the 8th month, going into the 9th month, we're already going to make back that $50,000 that we used to open that first store. But we're going to take that money and put it into a rainy day fund to cover any unforeseen costs that develop from opening our 2nd location, or if we got to cover payroll. But even after that, at our 17th month, going into the 18th month, we're going to be able to open up our 2nd location from profits alone from that 1st location. And then just 3 months later, the 21st, going into the 22nd month, or 4 months later, sorry, we're going to be able to open our 3rd location from profits alone. That's going to enable in the 22nd, going into the 24th, going into the 25th month, we'll be able to open our 4th location from profits alone. And then from then on, it'll all just be net income coming from those 4 locations. So Shop and Play is looking to raise an initial investment of $50,000 to open our 1st location, with all other locations funded by profits realized from the business during those first 2 years. After the initial buildup of the business, we would have the option of opening up a new location every 4.5 months by using just 50% of the profit generated from those first 4 locations. And all new locations would just be going into our profits. So in conclusion, by offering affordable, reliable, and convenient child care to patrons of grocery stores, Shop and Play creates a valuable and useful service that is unique in the Texas market. Shop and Play service benefits patrons and increases loyalty of these patrons to the stores that offer this service, thereby benefiting patrons and partner grocery stores alike. Thank you.